What up, what up, what up? Welcome to the Weird Wars podcast.
It's a school night. We gotta get going.
All right, let's go. I'm 25 in and out the door.
Y'all talk too much, and my joke didn't make
It
the
be
cut.
good stuff though.
My joke
man.
didn't make
like,
the cut.
I feel like when we just be bullshit, it'd be better than when we be in the damn podcast sometimes.
So our bullshit is better than your bullshit, is what he said.
Yeah.
It'd be like that.
So quit bullshit.
Cause it's like,
All right. Ladies and gentlemen,
Tell a friend, tell a friend.
welcome to episode 131 of Weird Ones podcast. I go by the name of Keenan. We got Johnny in the building.
what it do?
We got Lindari in the building.
I probably should stop shopping.
And we got Chris in the building.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah.
You gotta get hype.
That's that Teddy P right there.
You gotta get hype.
That Teddy P,
If
man.
you hear the voice, you made the right choice.
Oh,
That's how it be too. Like
I'm-
Midnight Love.
I love.
Play something special
What's
for
the
y'all.
Quiet Storm?
Yeah, the Quiet
Well, I ain't
Storm.
no better sleep listen to the Quiet Storm.
Now, how y'all feeling, man? How y'all feeling, man?
Doing all right, man.
How you doing, Chris, man?
I'm mid. I feel mid.
You mid?
What happened? Your dog.
So you could be better, but you know, you
Yeah.
all right.
It was cool. You know, everybody's healthy. I'm alive. You know, I'm top side, top soil. You know,
Hey,
Whatever
nigga say
the
topside.
higher
He going
rank
through something.
However that go.
you know,
Every day above ground.
How
you know,
bro? You straight?
I'm good. I know it hurts right now.
it hurts.
Get it? Boodoo.
Well, I mean, he really didn't do much.
Yeah, he's trash.
Nah. I'm good though.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's trash.
He played fucking horrible.
Yeah,
He ain't had to do shit.
yeah.
Even when he tried to, you know what? We'll get to it.
I mean, he had one overthrow, but he didn't have to do shit.
Tune into the sports rundown.
he had at least 4.
I only seen
I saw
one.
my naked eye. He had 4.
And they still
Yeah.
talking.
This nigga
Yeah.
making up shit over here.
But it's
Monaco
cool.
on him?
Nah,
What?
just
What
wanna
did he
say-
do?
I said he had like one bad overthrow
You talking
he
the one
said
down the
4.
field
to whoever
AJ
it was
Brown?
where he fucking sailed it.
He had the one out to the left thing where he threw it over his head. I remember that one like just off the top of my head.
Was he open over there? He
Oh,
just
why the
missed
fuck
him?
open?
I was just playing. This is a sports rundown.
No, we not, man. Go to the episode.
No,
man.
starting the pod.
We got a whole NFL edition of the Sports Rundown,
Yeah.
man. Tune into that.
We starting off with
We get
Mr.
plenty of
Beast.
that. Mr. Beast, shout out.
Thought he was lying.
Well, he don't need no shout
everybody like
outs.
Mr. Beast.
I thought he was
I
lying.
don't know what that is.
He's a
Mr. Beast,
YouTuber.
bro.
I don't know what he. I
Wait,
don't-
wait a year. You gonna be Johnny's gonna be like, Dad, you got to see this.
Oh,
He
okay.
And he
dropped the
make
card to
burgers.
some Orby beads.
He make
Yeah.
burgers. You had his burgers before?
I have not ordered a burger yet, but
Where he making burgers?
Man, they cool.
they do like pop up places. and
Yeah,
shit.
so they make them at like what's the place?
You was a fan.
I mean, I ain't no fan, but I
You
tried
was
his burgers.
Okay,
God
you a
damn, which
subscriber.
I can't. Think
What's
of
that
the name.
Italian restaurant that we've been to before?
It's on a plaza, ain't it?
Yeah,
It's not Buca de Beppo's, is it?
Hoop it up. Yeah, so they make burgers out of there. You can order them out of there.
Johnny.
I'm about to say it, but nigga,
I think that's why. That's why I order my Mr. Beast. You know, you can have your Mr. Beast in all different type of ways. You know, that's how I get my Mr. Beast is Buca de Beppo.
Pause, nigga. Pause.
But a lot of
do
people
you,
know
bro.
Mr. Beast because
whatever make you happy.
he's got 130 million subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Shout out to us. We got like 1,300.
Yeah, we
You know
catch
what I'm
it.
saying?
We running
grinding.
it down.
Shout out, subscribe, and like
Oh,
the video.
your ass, Mr. Beast.
Comment on the video because we reply to all comments.
But he does a lot of crazy videos. He dropped a car from a crane inside a big ass pool of Orbis beads.
Yeah, and he literally had all those in there.
Yeah. And then like when you go at his restaurant, I think he had one location, he did a video. People came through the drive thru and they ordered their food. He'd be like, yo, put a MacBook in the bag too. Or put 10,000 in the bag.
Like
If I went
gives
to Chick-fil-A and a MacBook was in my fucking order.
he gives a lot too though.
You know, yeah, he does. He
Yeah.
gave these blind people sight, my nigga.
Yeah, so now he's
Jesus?
going. Yeah, he's like a real money.
What?
I said the same thing.
So he's
bro.
in the news right now because his last video, what he did was he sponsored cataract surgery for 1,000 people that were blind or near blind.
Okay.
So
I see what you
Modern
did
day.
there.
Huh?
See what you did there.
You see what I did?
yeah, so he's in the news now, and everybody's like, "Oh, this is a real big thing," this and that. Of course, some people still hate him, but I thought it was pretty cool.
Wait,
a
why
lot
do
of
people hate this guy?
Because one guy said, you know what? I feel like he's just trying to make money off of poor people. Because the organization he was working with they serve like underprivileged people that can't afford the 10-minute surgery. I didn't know cataract surgery was a 10-minute surgery.
I didn't either.
Dang, that sounds a lot more
I
extensive
don't.
than
We
that.
should have asked Monica. They literally do that at her job.
Really?
The cataract surgery?
It said it in the story. It's a 10-minute surgery.
Sabatez, whatever. He
I thought you
worked
went to like an eye doctor for that.
Optometrist.
there. I just said Sabatez, the super eye nigga around here. He do surgery.
super
But she like a
Yeah.
nurse. She like a nurse, like check vitals and like
That is
blood.
not what she do. What? She works in an outpatient clinic, nigga. What are y'all talking about?
Why are you sorry? We don't know what your wife do.
I was
I've
thinking the
said
same
this like
thing.
100 times.
All this time, like
Mind blown.
mind blown.
I thought she's treating gunshots.
Like you even got to
shit.
you even got to wear scrubs to do that.
She
Like
wears
you like a
scrubs.
real nurse and you do
wears
that?
scrubs.
Oh, okay.
Are
I
you
don't
a
even
real
think she would
nurse?
have to wear scrubs if she didn't want to. She the boss.
So somebody
Yeah,
got
that's
shot
true.
because she saved him?
Yeah, she's worked in the triage and emergency room before.
That code blue?
When was
But
the
you
last
gotta,
time?
You got to upgrade yourself out here, man.
Hey.
You got to elevate.
Let me check her CPR card. Is she still certified? Is
They
it
got to do that
expired?
shit on the regular, man.
Okay.
So she know like,
This nigga looking for.
Staying
Why
alive.
they coming at the most simplest shit?
Yeah, I'm like, what y'all talking about? Like,
It ain't like we gonna know the hard
there
nurse
give you CPR itself. The 6-year-old in the house can almost give you CPR.
I don't know what a hard nurse job is, so I can't ask about it.
A hard
Like,
nurse job?
Yeah, like is a
Nigga,
nurse like if you
nursing
go
is
in there?
hard.
Yeah, nursing is hard.
Yeah.
No, I mean like if you go in there as a nurse, you want to put like the tube down your throat and shit.
I don't know.
Like a tracheotomy?
Is that what it's called?
No, that's when they cut the hole in your
Yeah,
throat.
that's like in the movies. They like
Yeah.
get a fucking pin and stick it in there.
I don't know. I imagine all of the nursing jobs are hard.
yeah.
I bet mine can't stick a pin in somebody.
Shout out to the nurses.
I don't know. I don't know what
She
her
ever
daily
came
do.
home crying because her day was so bad?
Not crying, but shit. It's
one
a
of them
job,
rough-
bro.
just one of them
nigga.
rough
Yeah,
days.
like it's a job. Everybody. have
Sometimes,
rough days.
sometimes I
No,
cry.
but it's a
I
little
cry
it's a little
sometimes.
bit different though. You cry for different reasons.
You cry when he come.
It'd be so beautiful.
Back to the story though, Mr. Beast.
Way off topic.
Mr. Beast paid for cataract surgery for
the moon.
1,000 people, and they were all
Cataracts
legally
to coming.
declared blind or near blind.
Like that's a good thing.
That is a good. That's why I put it
Yeah.
in here because normally you see YouTubers doing like a bunch of bullshit
Not gonna
just
lie.
to get views.
Saw the title, was like, this is fucking clickbait. I'm out of here.
I knew it wasn't clickbait because Chubbs watches a lot of Mr. Beast. So I was
Yeah.
like, he did something. I just don't know what he did.
I didn't know who he was. I just saw man gives 1,000 people sight. I'm like, it said a YouTuber gives 1,000 people sight. I'm like,
that
okay,
shit like $5,000 an eye,
I know.
or like 2,500.
But the doctor
like
he
that.
partnered with does it for free, and he just helped supplement a little bit.
So it said in the story the doctor that he partnered with did the first 40.
Yeah, he did the first.
And
one.
then he was like, okay, how can I get bigger? So he reached out to like a national global type program. And that's when they started doing it like all over these different other places.
Yeah.
But still, I think it's something pretty cool to do. If more YouTubers did shit like that instead of like, hey, I'm going to film myself getting a homeless man $20. Like, that's bullshit.
What could we do?
I mean, that's a good thing too, though. Like,
It is, but you don't like.
Nah, bro. Like,
I feel like whenever you do stuff for publicity, like, did you really do that?
even though he
Yeah.
definitely
Your-
did this
your
for
mind
publicity.
wasn't in the right
it's for his
place.
channel, but
I mean,
Your heart and your mind didn't match.
yeah, but I mean, even still though, he did all this for his YouTube channel. But I think it's a little bit different when a motherfucker was like, I was blind, now I see.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
Jesus.
You think he can walk on water?
nah. I
He
don't
dropped a
think so.
crane and some Orbeez, my nigga. What else?
He do like he had one video where they were like on a damn field and he drew a circle and it said, yo, if you leave the circle, you don't get this this big ass glass full of money. And it's just people standing there for like days. I said, this shit
Sound
is
like
crazy.
fucking Squid Games.
He ain't killing nobody.
Out of here.
But, you know, if you watching this, pretty soon one of your kids will come up to you and say, Mom, Dad, look at this. Mr. Beast made these people see again. I'll probably have to break the news to Chubbs. Look what Mr. Beast did.
all right. Dang, I was talking about this today at work.
Moving on, we're going to talk about the Kia boys and how they have affected the insurance industry.
I was talking about the Kia boys today at work.
So State Farm and
Kia
Progressive
boys.
Insurance is now refusing new policies on Kia and Hyundai cars, certain models.
From like 2015
From
to
2011 to
2018.
Oh, because the
Something
niggas
like
was
that.
jacking the
It's
kids?
so easy to steal these
Yeah.
things.
Oh.
And they also raised the rate on current policyholders. Some people have reported like a $400 raise.
Y'all ain't heard about the Kia boys? They just been running around stealing a bunch of kids.
I didn't give
It's
them
like
a title.
national.
I didn't give them a title.
Yeah, it
but I
ain't
know
like
about
it's
it.
like
Yeah, they're like a group. It was a group from Wisconsin. And they went on TikTok, I think it was, and called themselves the Kia Boys. And they put out a video how easy it was to steal Kias. And well, they didn't say Hyundais on that one, but it's Hyundais are the same thing. But they put out this video how easy it was to steal these Kias. Mm-hmm. And this is all because Kias don't have engine immobilizers, you know, like your key fob. Mm-hmm. When you get in your car, your key fob sends your car a passcode. Mm-hmm. So Kia, trying to be cheap.
That's how they was able to sell them cars for 10 grand all them years.
All them years when you was buying them 10 grand Kias.
Shout out to E.C. Dunson.
Yeah,
He
he
had
definitely
them-
have
he
push
had
start. So some models don't. Some models have push to start. So yeah, it works.
Push start.
Hey, so what? So can you bleep this out? So what? Will I be wrong if I?
Damn.
I don't think you can do the. I don't think it's because I think it's the cars.
It says certain
It's-
models.
It was just certain models that don't have push to start and don't have the engine immobilizer.
You remember what happened the last time that happened?
What?
That nigga went on a rampage.
Somebody stole his car.
Oh yeah, they did, and they trashed it on the inside.
Hey, that nigga.
Kia
I'ma
boy strike
Hey.
again.
My nigga walking around off. I'm find them niggas. Yeah, don't let me forget.
So
That
basically,
shit'll
because
go
Kia's
out.
cheap, now all these people who bought a Kia are getting
insurance.
shafted. You know what I'm saying? So if you got some people got Kia, they call you say, "Hey, we got to raise your rates $400."
Whew.
What you doing?
Getting rid of the Kia.
Who gonna buy that piece of shit? Everybody
I'm
know
calling
about
the
it.
general, nigga.
Who buy kids?
Hey, he gonna get his
I'm
too.
calling the general. Like, baby, I need some.
He gonna get.
Yeah,
He gonna
the
get.
generals
General.
are like, nah, you're not about to get me.
Nah, it's just State Farm and Progressive thing. Somebody.
Those the
for this
big boys.
mug.
You know the small ones are
That's
gonna
what
follow
I'm
suit.
saying. Nah, the small ones trying to get business.
And
Who out
also,
here? No disrespect, but who out here buying Kias anyway?
Hey, I'll buy a Telluride.
yeah, the
Telluride,
Telluride's like
nice.
one of the most popular cars.
And I like the Stinger too.
the Palisade and the Kia. Is it?
That's
Oh,
the
that's a
Hyundai.
Hyundai.
Yeah, those are the two you can't fucking get.
Yeah.
The Telluride. And the
Them are the ones you can't
Yeah.
steal though. You can't steal those.
Like those, like
Yeah,
you be
probably
trying
not
to
they
order it,
do
and they be
it.
like, nah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like a year, bro.
And it's gonna be an upcharge on that mug.
Who buys a Kia? What's wrong with you?
I say, but those are the ones you ain't steal. So okay, you can buy those,
Kind
but
of judgmental.
Yeah, he is. Like you real uppity.
He used to
today.
talk about me, bro, because my mama's kid.
The Kia, I drove that Kia.
Hey.
goddamn.
hey, the
You
Kia
gotta
with
go
the
with the
wood
wood
grain. Yeah, you
Nah,
would lame.
don't blame us. Blame
You
Kanye.
hear these niggas, man?
Funny thing though, so Kia's also getting sued by I think
Me and Johnny was going to Best Buy at Lee Summit. My nigga hit the wipers. He said, "Oh man, we ain't got no juice." He reached in the back seat, grabbed a bottle of water. Hey,
my bad.
See, that's how you know niggas ain't struggling out here. You know what I'm saying?
hey, while we driving, nigga, we on 50 highway. My boy like this.
You gotta be resourceful. Nigga. What
Hey.
you talking about?
We got home, baby.
I've been there. Hey, you gotta stab the bottle though, so you be ready.
My nigga opened the top. Was like, hold the wheel, my nigga.
Hey, you going too far left, bro.
Johnny out there Teen Wolf.
So Kia's also getting sued by Portland, Oregon. I believe that's the correct city. Because their police department said, we've had to spend so much time and money tracking down these stolen cars. And you guys knew this was a problem. You shouldn't have did the shit in the first place.
That's fair.
So Kia, because they are a corporation and they do business, they said, I'll tell you what we're going to do. So they sent out a bunch of clubs to Portland, Oregon.
The club?
Nigga, the wheel club.
I don't know what.
That might be like,
That's so 1990.
I didn't even know they still
nigga
made
lock
clubs.
that motherfucker. I didn't know they still make those either. Because niggas just cut the steering wheel.
I'm gonna bleep that out because my nigga Johnny was so
I go into O'Reilly's. I've never seen a club.
I'm
Where do
saying,
you find
like,
a club
they just
at?
cut the
I don't
steering
know.
wheel and
I
take
don't
that
know. I
mother
thought
right
they'd
off.
been out of business.
Like, have you seen one on the show
I haven't
somewhere?
seen a
I have
club
not
in
for the
forever.
last 15 years.
niggas about to start chaining their Kias up like bikes.
Shit, through the rail.
Through the window. Around the
My shit
windshield.
ain't going nowhere.
96 of all vehicles made between like 2011 and 2020, they said have this engine immobilizer. It's like a standard feature pretty much on every car.
Yeah.
Except for Kias where they only put it on 26% of their cars. Hence why we got the Kia boys now just out here still.
26% of their cars.
Yeah. Which will probably be like they upper tier models.
Wow.
So the rest of the cars, they was like, you know what? We want to keep them around this 10 to 12,000. How can we save
That
money?
shit. That chip
Take
probably
that
costs
chip
a
out
little
of
bit.
I understand. Bro.
It's a chip shortage.
It's not
I don't
a chip
think it's
shortage
any
no
chip
more, bro.
shortage.
But
Yeah,
for
they're not.
74% of
Cadillac
your
told me
fucking
that.
fleet to not have this fucking thing, that's too much cussing. But it's just
My man corrected himself.
Okay, is that how you feel?
You doing too
that's a
much.
lot of your fleet, bro.
But if that's your thing, like yo, we are.
My bad.
They were
cheaper
a
jet
budget,
is
it was
way
a
too
budget car.
Yeah, you know you ain't gonna get everything.
Yeah, that's
it was
true.
a budget car for all those years. You know?
Yeah,
But they was giving out lifetime warranties on them.
lifetime.
They were.
and they was coming
Like,
out.
Right. That's how it became
And they
popular.
was
brand
like, it'll
new.
never be over $10,000.
Yeah,
A
right.
brand new one was like $899.99.
That's what I'm saying. With a lifetime warranty,
Yeah. Bumper to bumper.
We was calling it the
now
all
we
bad.
know why. Yeah, I'm like, now we know why.
I mean, I would still get it. I just get a club. Shit.
They gonna cut
Get
your
no
steering
club.
Do they still
no
make the
club.
steering wheel you take off? Like you had in the old Chevys and shit.
wheel. With the wood.
Hey. Hey, give me a Phillips screwdriver.
You
I'll
get
take
that.
any steering wheel.
We
off.
walking in the house with his
Like, nigga, is that your wheel?
I remember some people taking out their steering wheel, the
That was
radio.
like the cutlasses and stuff back there.
Boy, you,
Hey, your radio face.
yeah, you used to take everything off.
You had the
remember the
radio
radio
case for
face.
your radio
Yeah.
case. Put that bus sitting on the table. like,
Alpine. Alpine still making radios?
Nah,
yeah,
man.
they do.
Nah, man.
Alpine, Kenwood, they
All
all
of them. Them
They
companies
all
still in
adopted the
business.
Android and the Apple CarPlay.
Yeah.
Stuff. So they
man.
they
I gotta
stand-
Google. I want to see what Alpine.
They
radio
look
looking
exactly
like now.
the same.
Yeah, bro. They still
Except
got
for
the-
they don't have
they got the
CD
single
slot.
DINs.
They don't have the CD
They
slots. no
Bluetooth
more.
receivers.
Yeah.
You got the single DIN and the double DIN.
They still putting TVs in cars? Like Alpine still.
That was us.
We did. Hey, we had all the music videos.
Stimulus check that George W.
Hey,
sent your boy.
George W.
I remember Johnny got that shit. That shit was gone in an hour. Nigga,
Damn, I
eBay,
just start my
and then we
clock.
went to
I
finish
bought a
line.
radio, some shoes.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank
That
you.
was eBay was the before Amazon.
They
Everything on
dropped the
eBay.
ball.
Did you have a Kia besides your mom's white Kia? No. What was that purple car you had?
purple car?
What car?
It was
that?
a red Mazda.
Oh,
Yeah, the Mazda,
Mazda.
with the 8 Mile to seat.
Nah, 8 Mile was the actual
that was
Escort.
The Honda, or the Escort. That
You're
I
right.
had.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
the
You're
That
right.
was
My
the
bad.
Escort I had.
It all run together. It's been so long.
I done had a few cars, you know.
Yeah, you
I
wrecked
came a long way.
Wait,
The
look.
auction king, boy.
Best of
I
luck
bought
to
one
anybody
car
out
from
there
the
with a Kia or one of these
Well, Jermaine?
Hondas.
Jermaine, I bought that Honda from the auction.
Jermaine had
Shout
that,
out.
Jermaine had that Acura. He had to hit the hazard lights
Bro,
and start
that
the car.
motherfucker was crazy.
Hey,
bro.
like, you gotta put a password in that mug.
Start that mug.
ain't nobody stealing that mug.
That was like the original.
It's like,
it was immobilizer. Then.
Nigga hit the
It
hazard
was
button
before
and
his
start right
time.
up.
Hit the hazard button to start it.
Oh shit, man.
All right, now we got to get to the biggest story this week. A little bit of dark place here,
Oh, I hate talking about the sad stuff.
but we got to talk about it because it happened.
I know it. I know it.
Tyrese Nichols, the 29-year-old
Tyree,
what I say?
Tyrese, like
I didn't say Tyrese.
yeah, you did. Sweet, my sweet lady.
said-
That was no.
Would
Why
you
sing
be
that
my?
song?
Hey, that's good. That's like copyright right there. We might get copyright
Make this a
infringement.
clip because he did the same thing I did with episode 110. You said 10. I said
Nah.
you said Tyrese.
You
I
said Tyrese.
I thought I said Tyree.
Tyrese.
I don't know why you would say that song anyway.
Hey,
wasn't
that
even
boy
like
shit tight over here,
Signs
boy.
of Love Making or something like that. You could have sung that.
Man, that's off the dome.
You picked the shitty one.
Sweet lady shitty.
Yeah.
I don't think it's better than Signs of Love Making.
No.
Bro, who
Sweet
even into the
Lady's not
signs
shitty.
anyway? Like,
You said what?
y'all into signs?
That nigga got his shit tatted on him, bro. He love this shit so much.
Like, yeah, he right for his sign.
Cancer for life.
Fucking crabs.
But 29-year-old Tyree Nichols was pulled over by Memphis PD on January 7th. The traffic stop. He was pulled over for suspected reckless driving.
He said he tried to ram his vehicle, I guess.
The
cop
police officer
it.
said that.
Yeah. But he actually didn't.
I'll take whatever they say with a grain of salt now that they about to be convicted.
Yeah,
of
but
murder.
go ahead, proceed.
But the traffic stop ultimately led to the 5 officers beating him, and which led to him going in the hospital, critical condition. He ended up dying 3 days later. A preliminary autopsy showed that Nichols suffered extensive bleeding caused by a severe beating. Now we got that part out the way. Have you say you seen some of the video?
No.
I did. I watched
So
it.
the police chief.
I saw some of the video.
I
did,
ain't watching it all.
This happened on the 7th. I guess the officers were fired about a week later. The police chief put out the video. They actually had body cam video, and actually had video from a pole cam. I
That
guess-
was the tell-all.
Yeah,
The
I
video
guess
from
in
the poll
Memphis
cam.
they mount fucking police cameras on poles in public. Like that's crazy.
Memphis kind of bad like that.
That is
We
true
got police
because
cameras
these
around here,
officers who are involved in this, they were part of the Scorpion Task Force, and this task force was created because they was having so much crime in this area, so they started this task force to combat that crime.
Yeah, because a couple of the officers had on tactical hoodies, they called it,
Yeah,
which
what
who
the-
didn't have the body cams. They had on tactical hoodies, so they didn't have to have body cams, I guess. I
That
guess
shit
they
was a hoodie
special.
that said police.
Yeah. It's, I guess, an excuse for them not to have a body cam on, honestly.
Yeah, but so far, so right now, as it stands, 5 officers have been fired. So you had Tadarius Bean, Demetrius Haley, Emmett Martin III, Desmond Mills Jr., and Justin Smith. All fired, all African Americans, which is another reason why people are like, oh, what the fuck? A 6th police officer, Preston Hemphill, was relieved of duty yesterday. He was from the Caucasus, but they still have not said like why he was relieved of duty. They said he fired a taser during the initial stop, but they didn't say anything beyond that. And then today it came out that 3 Memphis Fire Department employees were fired for violating department policy. So 2 EMTs, Robert Long and Jamichael Sandridge, were fired. They said they failed to conduct an adequate patient assessment upon seeing the injured man on the ground. If you watch the video, you see like the paramedics come up and they just kind of lollygag around.
Definitely was taking their time.
Yeah, they like set equipment down, looking at like, yo, man, shit up, man.
They said it took 20 minutes for them to put him on a stretcher, on a board.
20 minutes first for him to get there is what it was.
Yeah, but then when they got there, it was 20 minutes
Yeah.
of just kind of lollygagging before they even put him on a
40
stretcher.
minutes,
Yeah.
basically. And then also the Lieutenant Michelle Whitaker was the driver who was driving the paramedics around. And she was also fired because she got to the scene, never even got out the vehicle. So she just like, y'all deal with it. I ain't even getting out the vehicle. And then also 2 Shelby County Sheriff's deputies were put on leave pending an investigation because of their actions. They haven't said anything else about that. Like I said, the whole entire thing was captured on body cams and pole cams. And I will go out there and I'll say this is probably way worse than George Floyd.
Well,
For sure.
at first was a string of the body cam videos put together. So then I kind of was like, oh, I didn't really see what they did wrong. But then they showed the pole cam, and that's when they had him cuffed, and they basically was just taking shots at him. Like holding him up, taking shots on him as he was cuffed. So he couldn't defend himself. I mean, there's 4 guys, 4 huge, like all these dudes was double his size. Like it's a
Sizey,
skinny
like,
dude.
right
Yeah.
there.
We're not putting them niggas up.
No, but or we could put Tyree
They
Nichols
fired.
up.
They
Or
get
Tyree
charged.
Nichols up. They could show him. I mean, Tyree Nichols, he was, a skinny, slender, as they said many times
did
in the video,
say that he had-
slender male.
They
slender
said he
build
had,
male.
I think it was Crohn's. So he was kind of underweight.
Yeah.
You know, Crohn's, if you don't know, it's like a digestive thing, makes you flare up in there and shit.
So the thing is, when they first stopped him, he did flee the scene. He ran.
So let's
Not that-
let's
that-
start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So the initial traffic stop, it was like in the middle of the road. I don't know what type of traffic stop it was, but if you watch the video, he's like in the middle of the road, pretty much in the turning lane. And it's like they just like swooped up on him like, like it's a felony stop. They about to, and then they just walk up to the car, open the door, and they grab him out the car. And you can hear him on video. He's like, whoa, y'all doing a lot. Like, what are y'all doing? They're like, get on the ground. And he's like you see the body cam. He's on the ground. One dude's got his hand right. One cop is holding this hand.
Yeah.
The other cop is holding this hand that's on the ground. And they like, get on the ground. He's like, I'm on the
can't.
ground. Y'all doing a lot.
Or they were saying,
then he
put your
said-
hands behind your back.
Yeah. Then
but they were holding his arm,
put
so
your
he
hands
couldn't.
behind your back and roll on your stomach. But they're both holding his damn arms.
Yeah.
And then the other cop, I think it's the other officer.
So the white guy, he
It's
started.
Hemphill, Preston Hemphill, I think it was.
So he
It's
started,
the one you see in the video with the taser.
and then one of them started spraying pepper spray. So the large.
No, so during the first traffic stop, it was just they tried to tase him. I don't think anybody pepper sprayed him.
No, because the one guy, they kept pouring water in his eye. He kept saying, "Oh, my right eye," and it was pouring water in his eye. He was pissed. He was mad at dude. This was after he fled the scene. Tyree fled the scene. He ran. He was
How
on
did he
foot.
get away from all of this?
Yeah, he was
I haven't
gone.
watched the video if y'all ain't.
Yeah.
So like they got him out the car and like from the jump, I'm like, bro, y'all. I thought the same thing. Like y'all doing
Yeah,
a lot. Like
they were.
They talking like they not even cops. Like they just some dudes in the club. Like I sock your bitch ass. Turn over.
Oh, really?
For real, yeah.
Like, you can hear the cops.
Strong
I'll
accents.
lay your
They
bitch
Memphis.
ass out, like,
strong accents.
I'm watching the video like y'all sure these cops because they don't have on no uniforms, right? Like you said, they wearing hoodies and shit. They driving unmarked undercover cars and they just jump out, grab a dude out. I wouldn't be like, yo, I'd probably be shooting at you because you got to hear the video. These dudes are like, if you went to the club with some of your friends and something popped off, and y'all like, hey, we came together, we fighting together.
Yeah.
That's how it sound. Like, roll over, I'll sock your bitch ass. I'll knock your motherfucking ass out. This is what it sound like. And he's like, bro, you doing a lot. Like
He ain't even really tripping.
Nah, he was pretty calm. He was like, I'm down. But then, he turned. You can see his face clear as shit. He like, yo, y'all doing like a lot. Like, this is crazy. And they like, I'm gonna tase you. Fucking tase his ass. I sock his bitch ass. Then he just shook out, ran down the block. They say I think he was probably like a couple blocks from his mother's house where the car was registered.
Well, that was when they met up when they caught him again.
Yeah, but
he was
when
a couple blocks away.
When he ran, that's where he was running.
Yeah,
towards his mom's house.
Yeah.
So they ran the tags and said, okay, well, this car is registered to this house. Yacht right over here. I bet that's where he's going. So then they, called it in. That's where they found him. And the second incident is the one that's the reason why they're going to jail for probably the rest of their fucking lives. Because the second incident is where they caught him on the corner. And like Chris said, first he's on the ground. And, which I never understood this about police. Police, they say, okay, they train us to do like pain compliance and shit. Like, if you're not complying, we're going to bend this arm or I can hit you to make you comply.
Right.
But if you hit somebody, what do you think their reaction is going to be? They're going to fucking cover up.
Right.
So I'm never going to put my arms behind my back if you hit me one time. Because I'm like, you might hit me again, motherfucker.
That's true.
So this guy's on the ground. They like, give us your arms. And another cop comes up and fucking punts him in the face.
Yeah.
And they're like, give us your arms.
Running
He's never
start.
going to get his arms now.
Right.
Running start.
So he kicks him in the face again. So then they all jump on him and they on the ground. They macing the shit out of him and all this, trying to tase him.
Excessively.
Yeah, all this. But then somehow they end up, everybody's on their feet. One cop's got this arm, the other cop's got this arm. I couldn't tell from the pole cam if he was handcuffed, but I could tell you, like, he wasn't going nowhere. Y'all both, and these motherfuckers is huge, too.
Yeah.
Like, he is skinny dude, and they pretty big. They both had, one cop had both his arms.
They all look like linebackers for real.
For sure. I was
Yeah.
like, whoa, they ain't got no, like, physical fitness in Memphis or what? But they holding this guy's arm, and the other cops are just, like, fucking teeing off on him. And you can hear him on...
That
on-
shit's some bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
That's why I ain't watch it for
You can
real,
hear the
bro.
cop
'Cause
on
I'm
body
like,
cam.
It
It's
was
like,
it was tough to
watch
watch
because I'm
man.
like tired of hearing the stories like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then it even made me more mad because like so my first time hearing about it, I'm at work and we got this gonna sound crazy as fuck, but they got like groups at work and it's called the BPN. It's the Black Professionals Network on our team's group.
we got our recording group at work.
Wow.
And so,
A-team.
Friday kickoff, like the first message is like a good message. Like, good morning, it's Friday, man. What's the song everybody play today? Everybody on their way to work. Everybody talking, it's a good time. But then it's the OG. Dude probably been with the company for like 30 years. He hop in like, man, I'm not happy about shit today. I'm pissed off about these 5. That's the first time I heard about these 5 cops down here in Memphis, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, damn, what happened in Memphis? And then they kind of start talking about it. I was like, oh, it's one of those again. I ain't really looking to it. I'm like, man, it's that bullshit. But now I'm hearing the details and all that. I'm like, man, throw these niggas under the jail today.
They're facing 60.
I want them to face everything.
Yeah.
I mean it's I don't know because he did flee the scene. He running from the cops, whatever. But he did.
But
But
at that point, it sounds like he's running, but to stay
Save his
alive.
life.
Yeah, that's all about, like, you.
Yeah.
It's not a such thing as fleeing the scene. Like, if you attacking me, I got a right to live, bro.
Yeah,
And that's
but
why
I'm
the
saying-
cops are charged with kidnapping.
That
Because they're
don't-
basically saying, we looked at the video, and we don't even know why you pulled the motherfucker over.
But it also is like after you're detained, like you got cuffs on a dude, like okay, the beating should stop, like or the
The beating
manhandling
shouldn't even start,
yeah,
though.
but or even the manhandling should shouldn't even happen after that. Like, you good, you're done, you got him. Like, it's over.
And then it was, so I kind of, without seeing it or hearing about it, I heard like they were like talking like crazy and was like enjoying it. Like they was happy about the situation.
It was like
that's kind of going on.
Like, I mean, it's tough, but it was like a human pinata. Like
yeah. See, man, that's
And see,
bullshit, man.
and then afterwards, like when like so the EMTs, the ones that got fired, like I said, they fired because afterwards they just like drugged this guy and set him up against the car. He's clearly fucked up.
yeah.
You know
Well,
what
the
I'm saying?
EMTs didn't do that.
The
They
EMT
did
no,
that,
the cops did that. The EMTs
Yeah.
got there though.
and they didn't fix
First
them
off,
at all.
it takes them. This is my thing. It takes the EMTs 20 minutes to get there. This is how I know the system's kind of fucked up. Because if you went to any major city in the United States and got on the police channel and said "officer down,"
5
they would be there in
Yeah.
like fucking 3 minutes.
You're right.
These fuckers would be running lights, hitting cars, and everything. But how in the fuck does it take 20 minutes to get an EMT somewhere in Memphis? Like Memphis ain't a small city. And then the EMTs got there, and like you said, it's 20 minutes before they really do anything. They just kind of looked at
Yeah.
the guy, chit chat with the cops. They set their shit down next to him,
Yeah.
and they said, "Hey man, sit up." Like you, the fucking EMT, you pull up and you see a guy on the ground, bloodied up, and your shit was like, "Yo, sit up."
It's fucked.
Like what you think he was faking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why they fired. And I kind of agree with that. You know what I'm saying?
Like, regardless who it is, like, you could be the worst felon in the world, you still have to do your job. Like, and this was just a routine traffic stop. Like, it wasn't like he was shooting at the police or anything, know.
And afterwards, the cops, like,
So what was their reason? What they say?
They
Bro, I
said
don't
he
know
tried
if
to. They said he tried to ram a police car, but I guess it showed that he didn't. I don't know.
So-
I didn't see any police cam or anything, but they said he was swerving into police cars.
yeah, they said the reckless driving was
Yeah,
the
reckless
initial
driving.
reason for the stop. But then after the second, when they caught up to him the second time, when they was like beating on him, after they had him cuffed and everything was over, you hear the cops talking, and one cop's like, "Oh yeah, man, he grabbed my gun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he had his hand all on my gun."
I don't know if I think they were just saying that to try to cover themselves.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Dude. Like
He
but
did.
that's
They
my
had his
thing,
arms
like,
the whole time.
I think police forget because they wear the cameras every day. I think sometimes they just forget the cameras there.
And they said it like over and over and over, and I'm like, okay, they
Because-
trying to like save their their
Before
case.
that, they were talking greasy and shit too.
Yep.
One dude's like, "Hey, I'll clean him up."
yeah, he was.
He was
that
like,
was wild.
He making noises and shit.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
like
bro.
it was a club fight. And then the other dude's like, what was he like? I lost my glasses or something. And
Yep.
one guy's like,
I lost my flashlight.
Yeah.
Dude was looking for his flashlight for 10 minutes. Like,
other dude's like, "Yeah, I seen him right there. Yeah, oh yeah, he was grabbing my gun, man. He had his hand all on my
yeah,
gun."
he said it like over and over.
Yeah,
and
and dude's
over.
like, "Yeah," and that's why I
Socked him again.
Yeah, hit him again.
Real
Show me your
good.
hands. So, all 5 of those officers are charged with second-degree murder, aggravated assault, aggravated kidnapping, official misconduct, and official oppression. They could be looking at 60 years. I don't think we need to say if convicted, because they are innocent still until proven guilty. But I think that's fair to say they probably getting convicted.
they actually plead not guilty.
They pleaded not
Yeah.
guilty.
I'm sure they did.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they pled not guilty. They all got went there, did the whole thing, got bailed out,
they did. 250,000.
which is probably paid by like the police
Some-
benevolent fund or
yeah.
something like that. But without a doubt, they all going to jail.
We would think, right?
No, I'm 100% sure they all going to jail. Like I don't know what defense you could have, especially after everything you could probably say, you know what, somewhat defensible if you're a fucked up person. But once you get a man where like 2 people are holding me and you taking free shots,
Yeah,
out the door after that. And then the guy who's like kicking me in the face when I'm on the ground, all of y'all going to jail. All 5 of y'all going to jail.
yeah, and they said that they showed a part where he was yelling for his mama, like
Yeah.
because his mama lived like a couple blocks away, so he was trying to yell for his mama, like hoping she heard him.
Boy.
And so the big thing about this story is that people are saying, well, it depends on who you listen to. Because, of course, you're going to have people on this far end. But some people are saying, so you guys were complaining about how, white cops are targeting black neighborhoods, but these cops were black. So, like, what does that say?
It's the same problem.
I mean, it wasn't.
It ain't no color thing. It's
It wasn't
it's
no-
the same problem. It's cops doing too much.
Yeah, it wasn't no racism on this case, but it was still,
It's still police
inhumane.
brutality. It's like cops doing
yeah.
too much. Like they think they bad, so
Yeah.
they can do whatever they want.
So I look at it like I never thought it was like a thing of just pure racism. It's just like racism was involved. Like I look at the police like, yo, the police are literally just like another gang to me. Like Crips,
Yeah.
Bloods, police. You know what I'm saying? If you get enough police together, they'll do some gang type shit. You be like, whoa, y'all crazy as fuck.
Yeah.
like never met each other, but oh, you got a badge? Oh, we rolling.
It just
And
so
it's like
happens.
that though.
Yeah.
Like it be
Yeah.
like that. Like you ain't gotta be even from the same state. You go to another state. Oh, you a cop? Me too. Y'all best friends now.
Yeah.
Did we just become friends? Hell yeah.
I mean, that's kind of cool,
know
the
what I'm
brotherhood or whatever. But
Yeah,
like
but
when
like,
it comes to
when
other
it's
things,
like this,
exactly,
you be
yeah,
like, bro, what?
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nah.
Yeah,
Hell
but
no.
so like you can say the brotherhood, but if I go meet another railroader, oh, how you doing? But like if I walk up and I see 5 railroaders like holding the dudes around punching the shit out, I'm like, yo, what the fuck are y'all
Yeah,
doing?
when it comes to that.
Y'all need to chill the fuck out. But you see time and time again, like you see police doing crazy shit on video, and the other cops are standing around like
it's
they-
cool.
like they need to call Mr. Beast or some shit. They can't see
Yeah.
now.
Cops
And it was
wild,
just,
bro.
this whole video was constantly cars just pulling up. Like it was literally 20, 30 police on this scene for this one dude.
Yeah. So at this point, I see people talking about they don't know if the police chief's gonna survive this. She might end up losing her job, even though she did act swiftly, you know. But the way if you watch the video, the way these cops like just handle themselves, it makes you think like, oh, this shit started at the top.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because ain't no
Heads
way.
got to roll, bro.
Yeah, ain't no way. Like if it was 1 or 2 cops that, I'm not even talking about the shit they did, just the way they carry themselves. If it was 1 or 2, you be like, bro, y'all real unprofessional. It's like they all pulling, like Chris said, they all pulling up. 10 of them, they all like, these motherfuckers might as well be at Boulevard Nights.
Yeah, that's crazy. Rocky Mountain.
They might as well be at Boulevard Nights, bro.
That shit wow, bro. It just piss you off, man. And then it's crazy because, like, even though I didn't know about the story, like, I had a dream that night about, like, some shit like this. And you know me, you know how my stories be with the police. I be, like, talking shit, like. But, you know, it make you think, like, damn, nigga, like, do I really got to keep chill when I know I'm good out here? You know what I'm saying? Because that be my thing when I went, like, I be getting pulled. It's been a while, but, like, I'll get pulled over for some bullshit. And I know I'm right. Like, I know I'm good. I'm like, tags good, license good, everything. Like, and then you, so.
Come on.
For real.
Your tag's good.
Yeah. What tags?
I
Which
just renewed
one?
mine.
Fucking brand new tags.
That's a call
I
back.
remember the
That's a call
days.
back to the Grand
Hold on,
Prix.
I remember the days when the
It's a
tags
call
wasn't
back.
always good.
I'm
You
saying,
know,
he couldn't drive the
I'm
kids?
just saying,
I'm
you
just
know.
saying when the tags is good,
Okay.
though. When I'm
Alright.
good and you
Alright.
pull me over on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? I'd be like, bro, like, I feel like you just fucking with me. You know what I'm saying?
Which possible?
Yeah, like, okay, I got pulled over one time leaving War Parkway.
The Jordan 3s.
Yes. I'm coming out of War Parkway, like by the AMC exit, right? And the cop is on the other side of the street facing me. He pulled me over and was like, I pulled you over because I saw your mirror on your side view mirror was broken. Like, nigga, you couldn't even see my goddamn mirror. What are you talking
was
about?
your mirror broken?
It was broken, but he can't see it. We were facing each other.
I don't know. That's
So basically, he didn't make that assumption until he walked up to the vehicle.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
he looking right.
He needed a reason.
We looking eye to eye.
Yeah.
Did you say like you couldn't see my mirror?
Yeah, I was like, bro, you couldn't even see my mirror. What you mean? He was like, no, I saw it. Like, how? Like,
How, Sway?
Yeah, you know, it's 'cause, like, now I'm talking. I'm like, bro, that don't even make sense. He was like, I just know that I saw it. I was like, that sound crazy. He was like, I'm not going to give you a ticket. I'm like, are you not giving me a ticket because I'm asking you, like, how? Or, like, because I'm talking shit now. You know what I'm saying? It's been other times I done got pulled over in Leawood, like, oh, your tags are showing unregistered. Like, man, you see this goddamn sticker on. What, do you think I stole it?
Wait, are you filing like a report?
I didn't. Like I said, I be talking my shit.
I'm a serial filer, bro.
I be talking my shit, but now I'm like, nigga, I might want to just shut the fuck up.
Fuck it.
You know what I'm saying? So this shit ain't right, man. You fucking with people, and then it's like if people don't, act the way you like, then you just go off the fucking rails. Like, come on, bro, y'all ain't right. Y'all ain't right all the time just because you a police.
I mean, I had this time where I was driving and I was going one way,
State line.
and the police was driving this way. We passed each other. He swooped around, pulled me over. He said, "Hey, you was speeding." I said, "How was you clocking me when you was driving?"
Oh, no, they can't do that. I got pulled over on the highway for that.
Bro, but this is
Bro.
way before that.
This
before
for
they had that.
technology?
And
This
it
is a long time
Yeah,
ago.
And he was
early,
in,
bro.
and he was in
Hey.
his city
Early,
drive,
bro.
city car.
I got hit with that. I was like, what? He like, yeah.
Or
nigga
like
got
another
gas.
time, I got pulled over out. I was on 95th going to Kiewit. I was late. Nigga hit Chick-fil-A over there by Oak Park Mall, and then I was like, I'm gonna just take
CT Taylor Chick-fil-A right there.
95th all the way to work. I'm like right about to get over the bridge on over 435. This nigga busted a U-turn to come pull me over, and I was like, what? So he pulled me over. He like, you know what I pulled you over for? I'm like, nigga, no. He's like, your tint's too dark. Bitch, you don't get out of here with that shit.
I had one of those too.
What's
Hey,
your tint too dark?
Nigga, it ain't no
Hey.
such thing, man.
Hey.
Get the fuck out of here. The only people that can tell you your tint is too dark are the highway patrol. They the only people that got the test. That can
no,
run
I
that
had
shit.
I had the mirror tint on the Honda,
Yeah.
and the KCPD pulled out the tester
Really?
on my vehicle.
I've never seen
Yep.
that.
And I got a
KCPD,
ticket for
we
having
had
the
that
tint
before.
too dark.
Dude, that was the first time I've had tint on every one of my cars. This was in the G8.
Did he have a tester?
No.
He pulled out the
No,
tester on me,
this
bro.
Nigga, this is what the nigga did. I said, what? Nigga, get the fuck out of here. He said, hey man, I'm just telling you that your tint's too dark. And he saw my shirt said Kiewit on it. And he said, are you going to work at Kiewit? I said, yeah. He said, all right, man, go ahead. Bitch, you just trying to see what's going on in my car, bro. I'm like, bro, see, that's my thing. Like, they just be fucking with people. You know what I'm saying?
You got to file a complaint, man.
Bruh. I hate them. I'm gonna just be 100 with you, bro.
I'm not gonna say I hate all police and shit like that. But
Nah.
They be on bullshit though.
Honestly,
I had
when you need
some
them,
bullshit.
that's when you be like, they
honestly,
cool with me.
KCPD be cool.
KCPD are cool
For
because
real. They
got
cooler
other
than
shit
all the
going
other
on.
cities. Yeah, like
way-
you
Grandview,
arrested me for drunk in public. It wasn't even a law.
You was
KCPD.
wilding that night, nigga.
At the pizza shop?
Yes. Oh no, I wasn't there that
You wasn't
night.
even there, yeah.
You called me about that one though.
I just stopped there for pizza. I wasn't even drinking that
Nah,
night.
it was the other night. You ain't go to jail that night.
Yeah, but
yeah,
like,
you right.
And then that was Kansas police told me I couldn't have a gun in a
Yeah,
King
Kansas
Louis.
is wild.
I was like, that's not true.
It just be, bro.
Kansas police is the one that told me on state line. They said you didn't stop completely at a stop sign. They said your back wheels were still going. I said, but the front wheels weren't. So I was just peeling out. I told the dude. So I'm just out here peeling out on the stop
This is
sign.
probably in a front wheel drive car.
I was in a Cobalt,
If anything is moving, it's the
a
front
Chevy
wheel.
Cobalt, a city vehicle.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hey,
bro, it's
Chris
stuff
told
like
me-
that.
Bro.
I said, bro, you doing donuts?
I was
So that be
dumbfounded.
the thing, though. It be stuff like that, and then these incidents, you be like, bro, get the hell
Man.
out of here.
Well, yeah, because they used, what do they call it? Pretextual stop, where they find any reason to stop you, and then they want to look for something else, like, oh, he might be drunk.
And
you
then
know?
they
Yeah.
throw this, and then when
Or I
stuff like
smell
this happen,
marijuana.
you be like, fam, yeah.
Well, they
Like,
can't
you know,
do that for
damn
much
well
longer.
niggas ain't smell no marijuana in this car, man. Quit playing.
But I mean, I think they going to jail. That's my personal opinion, but I do think
Prison.
it's good that people bring light to shit like this because then it forces change. So like now you got states like introducing these bills to where police are held more accountable. Because right now, a lot of times, a police will do something, they'll stop you for no reason, which is a clear violation of your Fourth Amendment rights. And they'll go to court and say, well, I got qualified immunity. I thought I had a reason to stop him.
Right. That's what
And
I'm
the judge
saying.
will be like, okay, that's fair. But if they were to get rid of qualified immunity and the police was to stop you and you say, oh, you violate my rights, I'm taking you to court, whether you won $1 million or $100, if that cop's got to pay some money out of his pocket, he'd be like, whoa, well, I'm not just going to be stopping motherfuckers for no reason, bro. Like, that's crazy because now I'm losing money. But as it sits right now, a lot of times they get qualified immunity. And even when they have to pay a judgment, it's normally the city or the municipality that pays it. The officers don't really pay anything, so
It be the taxpayers.
they don't have any incentive to do the right thing. I guess the only incentive is like don't go too far because then you're gonna get criminal charges. But other than that, like I don't. That's why
I mean, the crazy thing is, like, after that, after the George Floyd situation, it was like now that they then gave all them cops jail time, like, you know what I'm saying, you probably see a change. And then this happened, like, you niggas ain't learned shit.
Nah, I think so. I think you see
Honest-
change, but like I said,
No, I'm
I
just
think-
saying,
honestly,
with this group, though. Like,
it's just people out there. It's like fucked up people, and then you get them, and they get a couple of they fucked up homies around.
Yeah.
And it's like you forget, like motherfucker, you on the clock with a body cam on. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but all the dudes they had on a tactical hoodie, so they was like, we good. Ain't no body cams in this little circle that they had, but they had the street camera.
No, so
The dude with the baton had a body cam.
yeah, I'm
on.
like it was somebody. It was at
So-
least 2 body cams.
But you couldn't really see what was happening. The dude with the baton, yeah, you could see him, but you couldn't really see him striking him. It was the whole thing that saved everything was the pole cam.
The first initial
Or
stop,
they would've-
somebody
honestly
was-
would've
I
got
think it
away
was-
with some of this.
I think it was Hemp Hill who had a body cam because you could clearly see him holding a taser, and that's when I hear everybody, "I knock your bitch ass out." Like,
Yeah.
First off, if you pull me over, you say that, I'm like, who the fuck you talking to?
see what I'm saying?
Like,
and,
nah,
and that be
bro.
the thing, too. Like, let me go back to me talking shit to the police. I always start out with respect. Every time. Because, you know, it's straight up. Like, sir, we talking, we good.
Always start
Unless
with
they try to
love.
play you like you stupid.
But then they come with
Yeah.
that bull. Like, just like the dude who was like, you think my wife and kids care about you being sorry? Like, fam, what?
You're like, fuck your wife.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then that's how it go. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't. Oh, I hate these niggas sometimes, bro.
Like, man, fuck you. You reach for that taser, you might as well reach for that pistol. And it was
it
like,
be
you going
like,
to jail.
bro. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know.
It's like, what you do? Because
just
it's
went to
like,
jail,
damn, a
shit.
nigga try to play it square with you. You don't accept that. Then you want to say I'm doing some other shit. You know what I'm
knock
saying?
the
Like,
pizza
what
out my
the
hand,
fuck,
man.
bro?
I said,
God.
no, the fuck you didn't knock that pizza out my hand. I said, oh, nah, it's about to go down, bro.
Yeah, it's just like I say, like I've had interactions with police that were cool. You know what I'm saying? Things shook out right, everything was straight. Especially in the city car. You ain't no love like a nigga in
Yeah.
the city car most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Most of the time.
But
So they think I'm peeling out of stop signs.
but like
But that was the Kansas
That
police,
was
though.
Merriam or whatever that street. That
The
like,
dude,
when
the
you
Kansas cop was like, "Can I see your insurance?" I'm like, "Dude, this is a city vehicle. Like, I can
call
show you
City
the paper."
Hall, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Damn.
like, "But this ain't my vehicle. This is my job." Oh, really? Oh, yeah, because your plate's gonna come up. Yeah, because it's a blue plate
Bitch,
with a
it's saying
4-digit
City
number.
in Kansas City on it.
Like, you's an idiot.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but then, like I say, like you play it straight. And this was like so I used to work with a dude that was an ex-cop. Me and him got into a big argument. Like, you would have thought if shit was going down and he was over some shit like this. I'm like, bro, all I'm saying, and it was over like the what was the dude for him? They had the Vegas, they thought it was like an active shooter and everybody was running out the casino, and then the cop, was it Bennett? Michael Bennett or whatever his
In
name
Vegas, the football player?
was? Yeah.
Michael Bennett from Seahawks?
They like tackled him. It was like a whole bunch of them tackled him and shit.
Oh, I was about to say, one guy tackled
Nah,
him?
it was a bunch of them, bro. You know, this nigga's huge.
Michael Bennett ain't
Yeah, I was
little.
like,
But like that situation happened, and me and him kind of talking, and then he was like, "Man, we can, you know." He basically like put it out there, like, "I'm police. I do whatever the hell I want to do." And I'm like, "Bro, if niggas give you this, if somebody play it fair with you, you know what I'm saying, straight
Yeah.
up, like you should fucking return the favor. What we doing out here?" Me and him got into a big blow up, and I'm like, "Bro, I don't like your bitch ass."
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
you ain't God.
You ain't got it.
Well,
ain't
I mean,
God.
that's the problem. Sometimes they have a God complex.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't
Oh,
like it,
you're not
man.
doing exactly what I say, or I'm upset that you're not doing this fast enough.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna comply when you start being disrespectful. Like,
Bro, chill out.
Everything shuts
Like,
off when
chill
disrespect
out, bro.
happens.
Yeah.
When you disrespect
That's what I
me,
say.
everything
Like
shuts
it
off.
always started out
you
square.
being disrespectful for no
Once you
reason.
go- once you rude, I'm like you get what you give. You know what I'm saying?
So let me
Like,
ask y'all
don't
this.
get all in your pennies in a bunch now. And then you started this shit. I'm just
Like you always say, you can't get mad off my reaction.
Do you think that's because when you have an interaction with a police officer, you think they don't believe that you know what the laws is? That's why
it probably is.
Most of the time, for sure.
'Cause I feel
most of
like
the time.
I got stopped
people
on
don't.
71 at a DUI checkpoint, and they were like, "You gotta let your window down." I was like, "Why the fuck I gotta let my window down?" Right there on like where's churches at?
On Gregory.
No, the one down by
55th.
Yeah, they had a DI checkpoint right there on the highway. I was like, God damn, man, how can y'all do that? And he's like, you gotta let your window down. I said, no, I don't. He's like, yeah, you do. You gotta let your window down. It's a DUI checkpoint. You consent to this when you got your license. I said, I ain't consent to no shit like that. I ain't letting my window down. He's like, well, you need to pull over. I said, I ain't pulling over either, bro. I'll sit here all day, but I'm not pulling the fuck over there. He eventually came up and put this little mad pamphlet in one of my windshields, like, go ahead. But if you don't know the law, some people will like pull over. Yeah. They get out, and then, they start arguing, I shouldn't have to do this. And then that's how shit get escalated.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's bad on their part too, but I also think it helps when
As
you
us.
educate yourself on the
As
laws.
a citizen, you need to know the laws. So
To where
that
you can say like,
yeah,
I
nigga,
think
what?
you're going too far, call a supervisor or some
Yeah.
shit like that. But in this
just all-
situation, I don't think that didn't mean anything. In this
Right, that's what I'm
situation, you know
saying.
what I'm
So
and then you have
I have
fuckers
a-
like Jason Whitlock.
Yeah, fuck Jason.
what
Whitlock.
Jason Whitlock
This
did?
guy, Jason Whitlock, comes in. This is what happened when you have single mothers raising the kids. And
What the
this.
fuck that got to do with
Yeah,
anything?
yeah.
You know how I feel about Jason Whitlock ever since
don't.
he was on the crap table at the casino. Remember?
Oh yes, I do.
I don't fuck with Jason
You
Whitlock.
think I should go punch his lights out?
I wanted to slide this nigga, bro. Like, are you serious?
Yes, you're right. I do know how you feel about
Jason Whitlock can't come to Kansas City.
He started in Kansas City.
I don't give a fuck. He better not come back.
He said I should go punch his fucking lights out.
Like, I was hot. Like,
He the most
And then-
racist black
Wait,
person.
what he do to you?
He
at
wrote,
the-
this nigga wrote a 7 on the. He
that ain't what it was, man. We down on the crap table, killing it. Like, killing the crap table to where people were like,
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
just gonna
that's
pass
right,
the dice.
that's
They can
right.
keep
Yeah,
shooting.
yeah.
Because we knocking them down. Jason Whitlock, fat, roly-poly ass, come up there with the smallest blonde white woman in the world. And they like, yo, we just passing dice because they hitting down there. Like, we
it
getting
was the
all
OG
points.
down there.
Yeah.
The old man was just killing it.
And Jason Whitlock, he comes in there, no, I want to roll the dice, right? Everybody know on the crap table, you don't hit the damn money.
He hit the
Yeah,
and
hey.
he hit the back, bro.
That's the number one rule. We don't hit the money.
We don't hit the money. You don't throw the dice off the table and shit. Jason Whitlock comes down there because he don't give a fuck, right? He don't
He
give a
got
fuck about
money.
my little $26 out there. Motherfucker just didn't even look. Hit the money, everything, crap out. I said, oh, you just don't give a fuck about my life.
That was a funny time,
I want to
bro.
beat the shit out of Jason Whitlock.
That's the first rule, man. Don't hit the money,
This
man.
boy was so hot.
That's funny.
But no, Jason Whitlock's out here blaming this shit on single mothers. I don't know. I think that's how he's kind of getting his publicity now because he's always saying some weird shit ever since he left. What was the show he was on?
I don't know.
He's always said weird shit, but
610.
now he's a lot
He
more.
was on 610. Was the dog house or whatever when he was in Kansas City?
I'm not gonna say all of them people that when they reach his level they get there, but I feel like a lot of black people
not-
that when
He's
they
always
reach,
been
when they
like-
reach his level, they just start doing bullshit.
But he's
bro.
always been like that. He's always been the black Skip Bayless.
No, like now he's like really out. I forgot the last thing that happened, but he's always coming out with the black communities because ain't no fathers in the household.
yeah,
like
but he
anything can happen.
he
A
be
fucking
racist,
kid can
too.
fall off his bike, and he's like, ain't no fathers in the household. Like, bitch, my dad was at work. What the fuck are you talking about?
Clown
Speaking
ass
of
nigga,
speaking
bro.
of kids falling
I
off
ain't
their
even supposed to be
bike,
cussing like this, but this shit got me hot, bro. God
I take
damn.
I take the kids to the park to go ride their bikes. Kind of going around the thing. I don't know what happened. Bah, hit the floor. He said,
Jason Whitlock said that happened because you wasn't in the house.
I was right the fuck there in the
Fuck
park.
the father, goddamn.
Hey, he got up and said, I want to go home. I said, nah, man, keep going around the track. I'm sick. Call mama. Come get me. I said, for real, bro? He said, for real, bro.
That was a cough.
Yeah, that's what he did. I said, I'm going to let you go home, bro.
That's all I got. You know, rest in peace to
I
that
ain't
young
got no
man.
words of
R.I.P.,
wisdom.
man.
I hope you motherfuckers burn in hell.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Y'all
I
some
agree.
cowards, honestly, bro. That's how I look. That's the worst part about it.
Yeah.
Like, you a real coward. You soccer motherfuckers being held by two people.
And he half your body weight. Like you.
Even still though, like anybody can knock you out, but like if you that tough, then get a motherfucker a fair one.
Bitch.
I agree with that.
I was quiet most of this pod. I had to get something out there.
You ain't got no words of wisdom?
Trying
I
to get
think
your
I
words of
just pulled
wisdom
one. I
for
don't
you.
think
All
I
right,
ever
words
used
of
this.
wisdom. We out of here.
Unknown author always. I don't know who did this.
Anonymous.
Yeah, but nothing to do with what we talked
Probably
about
was the
today.
Pope. You never know.
Pope ain't never said shit.
Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. That's why it's called the present.
All right.
Erykah
Bars.
Badu said that. That sounds like some
That
shit. she
sound
would
like
say.
that.
I don't know. A white dude posted it.
Why
It's
you
probably
doing
India I read then.
White dude got dreads.
Nah, it's nigga look like Christian McCaffrey.
that? Levi? Shout out.
Shout out to Lee.
Oh, you know what? This nigga was on Married at First Sight who posted it, man.
I don't know.
Man, tell a friend to tell your mama we about this thing.
You watched that?
Words of wisdom's
that
coming
show,
from
bro.
anywhere.